Hello everyone, welcome back once again. Today we are going to look at the last three dynamic array functions which we have learned in the last three lectures, that is unique, sort and filter function. We'll be combining these three functions and try to find out the result of some of the tasks given to us. Okay, if we are using this the traditional formula to find out the result of this thing, then it may take some more time, but since we have already learned these new functions, we will be using it combining with the traditional formula to arrive to a conclusion, to arrive to a solution. So without further ado, let's get into the video and see how it can work. So here we have some data. In this data we are also given some tags like revenue by department to be sorted descending, and department with revenue less than 3,000, and department with revenue less than 3,000, as well as exclude the empty cells of the department. So these are the tasks given to us, and we are going to combine the unique array functions, dynamic array functions, sort, filter and unique in this one single tags given to us. Okay, here we have a department and an Indian state and a revenue. Okay, and the question asked to us is we have to find out the department sorted in descending order. Okay, and also to find out the total revenue of the department. We have to first find out the unique department, because in this department we are having different same department for different dates, different reasons. So but we have to first find out the unique department. Okay, and then we will be sorting it. So the function for unique is unique, then array. What is the array? Array is the data from which we want to find out the unique. So we are going to find out the unique department from the data. So first select the data range. This is the one. Then bracket comma, then select false, return unique rows, because the data which we are having is in a vertical format. So we have to select by return unique rows, means should be find out from the rows only, not from the column. Column is used when we have horizontal data. Then false. Then what we are going to find out? We are going to find out the distinct item from the list. So we have to select false again, and then bracket close. So we find out there are three departments which is unique, that is electronics, clothing and toys. All right, so now we have to sort this in the descending order. Now this is E, this is C, this is T. This is not in any order, okay? Because E comes after C and C comes before E, but still here is E, here is C, and T is also and the last. So this is not in the sorted order. So we will be using another dynamic array function, that is sort. So first click the first cell where we have written the function formula, and then before the equal to, after the equal to, you just write sort, and then bracket close, sort index 1, then sort by descending -1. Okay, now it is coming toys, electronic and clothing. Now we have to find out the revenue of toys department, electronics department, clothing department. Not only for this one, it is for all Indian states. So we will be combining this one with a traditional formula, that is sum if. The formula for sum if is equal to sum if then range. What is the range? What is the range? Range means from where the criteria is to be searched, because here we want to sum up the revenue of toys department. Okay, so we are going to search the toys from the range. So toys is available in department column, so we have to select the range in this department column. All right, bracket comma, Then what is the criteria? Criteria is nothing but toys. Select toys. Then what is to be sum? If toys is found in the department, then the revenue of the toys will be sum. All the revenues of the toys department will be sum. So the sum range should be this one. Bracket close. That's it. So we get the total revenue of all toys department. So we can drag the formula down there, but before we drag it, we have to lock some of the reference, because we have already learned that absolute reference and relative reference. Now the department column and the revenue column is not going to change. Only this criteria is going to change. So department and the revenue column should be locked. So to lock it, you select the range, press F4, and then F6 should be then a relative. So leave it and lock it. Then you can drag it. Now we got the revenue of all the departments, which is unique. All right. So here we see that we have used two dynamic array function. One is unique function, another one is sort function. At the same time, we also use one traditional formula, that is SUMIF. The second task is the department with the revenue less than 30,000. We have to find out the department with the revenue less than 30,000. So here the department is here. We have to now first filter it. We have to filter the department having revenue less than 30,000. So the formula is filter function, then array is the department column, select, then include. What we are going to include? The revenue. The condition criteria is the condition. So criteria is the revenue. So revenue should be less than 30,000. So revenue is in C column. So we will be selecting the revenue range like this, and then it should be less than 30,000. All right, bracket close, enter. Spell error is coming because let's remove this one a little bit. Let's keep it here. Okay, because there was no enough space, that's why spell error was coming. Now we found that electronics, clothing, toys, these are the department having revenue less than 30,000. But clothing is repeated 3 times. We want only the name of the department. We have not been asked how many times the department was having less than 30,000. We are asked only the name of the department. So we have to find out the unique. Okay, so we have already used the filter function. Now we have to use the unique function. To use the unique function, we just bring the cursor after the equal to and then write unique. Then array will be the result of the filter. All right, then simply close the bracket. That's it. And it will give you the 3 distinct departments, that is electronics, clothing and toys. These are the department having less than 30,000 revenue. All right, and the last one is department with revenue less than 30,000, and also exclude if there is any empty cell in the department column. So we are given 2 tasks to find out the result. The first thing is we have to use unique filter, because we are going to filter the department having revenue less than 30,000. All right, so as we done earlier, we have to select the department column, Control Shift down, that is the array, and include should be the revenue column, that is here. So since we are having 2 conditions, we have to put each condition within the bracket. So we have to provide 1 bracket here, and then C5 to C19, that is the range of the table. This is 1 condition. Now we have to find out another condition. For add another condition, we have to press asterisk, that is in multiplication, and then open bracket for another condition, and the another condition is that the department column should not be empty. Department column is in column A, so we will be providing simply by typing here A5 to A19, right? A19, and it should not be empty. Whenever we say not, then what we are going to write here? We are going to write here greater than, less than and greater than. When we are combining less than and greater than together, it means not. Not with what? Not empty. So empty means double quotation. If there is nothing between the double quotation, it means it is empty. So A5 to A19 should not be empty, means it should have something. Then this function will only work. Now it gives one condition we have missed here. It is giving all condition because that less than was somewhere deleted. Now we are having 4 departments, having three department actually, but it is being shown, plotting is being shown 3 times because plotting for Punjab, plotting for Kerala is there. So it is for different reasons. So we have to find out the unique again. Unique. Then we have only 3 departments having revenue less than 30,000, and also the department column is not empty. But suppose if we delete this toys department here, and then we see that the toys department is removed from here, because the condition was that the department column should not be blank. But here the department column is blank, even though there is some revenue, even though there is region, but still the department is not mentioned. That's why it is not being sorted. But once we put toys here, then it will come back again. So this is how we can combine the dynamic array function in a single formula, and then find out a given text, result of the given text easily. I hope you like this video, and if it helps you in some way, please subscribe to my channel and please share the video to your friends. Okay, and in the next chapter we will be looking at with some other different topic, and I will be seeing you in the next lecture. See you then. Bye bye.